What's up, Uber Leetzer Nation? We're doing podcast episode 2, Parkour podcast with CptBBQ. It's gonna be
Going
epic.
on?
It's gonna be full of memes. It's gonna be great. Let's do
Listen.
this. Alright, so just a little pretense here. If you want to get on this podcast, just add me. My Discord tag is Uber Leetzer number or hashtag 6590.
You could add gang member. Nah, don't do it. No, don't do it.
Yeah, not
Don't do it.
I wouldn't recommend it. He's a little edgy boy.
Yeah, don't do it.
Alright, so I heard that you have a little something to say to the Uber Leetzer viewers about a little something.
The slander, the lies, the mistrust.
Uh-oh. Alright, so
I smelled BS last video on my own nose. Okay.
what was the BS?
No. Then Uno. Like,
What?
Captain, he said he dead, but he totally alive. But like, I never said that. And like, if I did, it was all private info, and the only person who really knows is like UB and Dot, and like they don't really care at all. So like, you can't really like get attention for that. But like, the reason it spread is because UB, he's bored on color craft. He's talking about stuff no one's paying attention to, and he's like, a little birdie told me something about Kathy, you know?
Alright, listen, that might be 100% true, but listen, it was worth it.
Like,
think about it, think about the controversy.
might have deleted my
The
Discord.
clickbait.
Deleted my Discord, you know, at a kind of bad time, right? But it's like, who cares? Only you being dog, no one cares. But then, like, I see A7, I hear A7's talk. I'm like, hold up a second. A7 doesn't know me at all. Unless he ratted my PC, he doesn't know about my post on, like, SS. Won't be saying the full name of. But, like, A7, like, I was like, whoa, how'd this get out here? UB leaked it. He's a bad
flop.
boy. I don't like him.
No good.
He's no good.
Alright.
One day I will do it though. It'll be epic. And on that day, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if you see me go away, there's like a good 10% chance.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was in the first place.
Sad.
Alright, Alright.
Clients.
Alright, you ready for... Why don't you tell us a little bit about, like, your influence in, like, the parkour community? Like, I'm sure people want to know, you know, that...
Before we do that, I want to offer a fun fact. Yesterday, we recorded a full podcast, which is like 30 minutes. And it was really dumb, because Ubelitsa, he was under the... he was just, you know, feeling all groggy, right? So, like, every time I said something, he was like, yeah, wow. It's like, it was still a pretty good podcast, but it's like, you can upload that. Ubelitsa's videos, like, they've been going downhill for 7 years, you know? This isn't even, like, the worst quality content he has. Yeah, pretty much. Do it, and then Ubelitsa, he's like, did you record your audio? And I'm like, why? What? I was like, whoa,
I had my channel for 5 years, alright? Not 7. So
who cares? Okay, so like, there was a podcast, but that one's like the 1.5 lost to time, you know?
Lost to time. Yeah.
Like the Aztecs rune site, and like on the cuneiform tablets, it's talking about the Great War, and then suddenly it just cuts out. Like, that part of the Great War, it didn't even matter that much. Like, who cares? The Aztecs, like, pooped or something. Like, no one cares.
Bruh. True. Alright, Brett, tell your backstory.
Oh, yeah. So, this is what it said in the first part, which is really edgy. The other people, known for creation. They make cool jumps. Some people make servers. Some people just, like, are cool and chat and everything. For destruction! Fire, Dreadlord!
Oh, God. No. Please. What happened?
So, there's me, there's Jumpcraft, one man, one server, 2 girls, one cop. Like, it is me. One day, I'm looking for parkour servers, and I see this video. This is how I got into parkour, by the way. It's by ChunkyBoy12, top 10 parkour server, and he's like, he does like 5 servers or something. One of them is like not even parkour. It's like Mindplex has this fun game called Dragon Escape. So I'm like, no. That's like zeoman.com. I'm like, this one looks kind of interesting. 1.9? No. I see jump craft. I'm like, ooh, this one looks fun.
I mean, I first was into it because like it's a parkour server, like specifically for parkour. It was like the first one.
How'd you find it though?
I was just like looking on like I was like, man, I want to play some parkour. So I like looked it up. I looked up like parkour server, and I like found the first one that actually had like some type of jumping or like parkour in the name of it. It said jump craft. I was like, this sounds pretty good to me. And then the autism just developed from there.
So what happened with me is I actually invited Maldings. We all know him, and like I bully him a lot when I'm talking to you. But I think it's generally we just talk so long that something snapped in my brain where I just hate him now.
Yeah, that happens with everyone. You're just like, I want change.
Yeah. So like
the mom and pops, like nobody likes them because you're just like, I'm sick and tired.
First thing I was doing was I was a no-name nobody house, and I ranked up from I to II, all good old Maldings. Maldings was kind of better than me though. Like that made me a little bit fuming. When he got like V before me, I was like, ah! But he really sucked in II. I'm gonna say like he got stuck for a while. He's about to give up, and I was like, just shut up, do II. It's only like bench jumps. Who cares?
Yeah.
Doing all rank ups. Rank ups to make you feel good about yourself. You get cool chat tag that gets you chat clout. Everyone starts paying attention to you, right?
Yeah.
So eventually I get the VI. So Ubelise is already starting as yeah, wow, you know? It's kind of running out of running out of
mental cognitive ability.
Yeah. So like I go to VI, and like I feel like everyone when they first see Neo it's really scary. Like they see like the single and like this one don't look too hard. Then they see the doubles and like, oh, this one's really hard, and there's a lot of them. Then they see the triple and like, oh my god, this is Kaiba only. This is back in 2014. The triple is like literally the hardest jump, right? 2014, 2016.
Yeah.
Big yeah, wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Super epic.
Awesome.
So like when I give up about VI and I start chatting, and you know, me at 8th grade, edgy dank meme, you know, I was spewing out those epic
memes. Was that your prime, would you say?
I'm saying around like VII rank, that was my prime. No, IX, I think I had.
IX was definitely your prime, dude.
So this is the type of part where I start actually getting like more involved in the community, and I made a few things in creative, and I think maybe I gave Serena like a little buckle. That's probably why she didn't ban me for being so edgy. No, as you said in your first podcast. That me and Maldings, VI to VII, and VII to VII. You all know the story. Maldings gives up at VII. He's like, ah! I'm like, you know what? I gotta get that chat clout, you know?
Chat clout?
Big boy.
Hell yeah.
So I get IX. Time where I really start liking creative and everything, right? So I stopped building a lot of stuff in creative.
I thought you destroyed though.
Yeah, we'll get to that part. So I think, remember my creative, like me being obsessed with triples. I made a plot. There's 500 differently designed triples.
CptBBQ smashing the triples. What are you? So sad.
Well, that's my PB. Someone did like 78, so I faked myself getting 100, and that made me feel good about myself. So like 69 is like a really good triple record. Probably like 3rd in the world. I don't know. Probably 10th in the world. 2019, yeah. 10th in the world, probably. I started making creative courses, cool, all fun, all epic. I submitted the course to Serena once. It didn't get accepted because like
if you don't use schematic to sleep.
Yeah. Well, it did get accepted, but she never put it in because 1, she's lazy, and 2 is like probably not good enough. Like I should have just used Schematica and copied build, you know, low key.
Yeah.
5th, by the way, like off topic. Do you think of just Schematicas? Like Paul Henrymon, lazy, so he just goes to MC schematics. Ooh, this one looks cool. Let's build Parkour on this. How many like courses do you? I'm saying like a good 25% of the jump diff courses.
What, Schematica?
People just copy it. Maybe like change up like from stone to ice instead, you know?
I mean, probably, yeah. Just like change the color, like change the blocks.
How many courses do you think are like that though? I'm saying 25%.
I mean, I'd say like, I don't even, yeah, probably 25.
So, yeah. Okay. So I think IX. No, not IX. Yeah. Eventually I get an X for Cloud, and then I meet CT. How I meet him is there's a little something going on in Jumpcraft with a / checkpoint or whatever, where you could like pretty much just warp back to, like, you could just teleport basically to wherever you got. So it's just like Sledge at home. Yeah, no one cares. Everyone's abusing their ass offs with it and trying to get as far as they could.
Wait, are you telling me that Jumpcraft players aren't innocent?
No. Except the suck-ups. Wait, even the suck-ups probably really want to, you know, freak out, but they can't because they're scared of the dictator.
Yeah, it's literally like the Holocaust, like version 2.0.
Nix is in here. We'll go add him. Yeah. Add Nix.
Okie dokie.
Close to about like 45 minutes, I guess. Do a little more because like kind of more structured this time instead of yeah. I see where you're coming from. I'm getting you. Alright. So Nix, So X is about the time where everyone's getting like banned in chat. And I'm in like this really weird lobby. I think it was like, you know, there's like a warp Nick for like, and Nick for like golds, right?
Okay, I know.
I'll tell you. So Emerald can do like / Nick, with Emerald's like a rank, by the way.
Yeah. You like pay the Serena money and then you don't get banned for a while. Yeah.
So you can change your chat, like your nickname, and like everyone likes it. But it was also like gold rank, where you couldn't change your chat color.
Wait, weren't you gold rank for like the longest time?
So you couldn't change your chat color, but you could change like your what is it? Your nick. I mean, you couldn't change your nicknames like color like Manny. You can put like separate colors. There was like a warp nick where you could just click a sign and make your like nickname red or like one color. It was like monochromatic, you know? It was the multicolor.
Monochromatic.
But still, you can change anything. So it was in warp nick, which is kind of like a secluded like lands PK sort of thing. Or right? I'm like, who could this be? Who's the only person in the server who knows how to phase through block? Ooh, CT. CT for a bit. Eventually, we exchange contacts. Sabrina doesn't ban me because I probably gave a bunch of monies. Right?
How much money did you spend on Jumpcraft, like total?
1K probably. I'm saying 1K.
1K?
I tried to refund everything, but I could have if my PayPal was like more verified. Sabrina, like, she'd lose just 1K straight up.
That would be epic.
So, CT teaches me like the cool things. He teaches me one. The VPN, that's good, because I have a VPN for some reason, even though I have $7,000. I could have bought like the residential ones, honestly. But like VPNs, right? So now like I could go on a different IP. He teaches me MC leaks, so now I have multiple accounts, right? I'm completely like anonymous, right? Then he teaches me like, you know, a little special ways of parkouring, such as phasing through blocks, you know, timer 3. What?
Yeah, so, he taught me too, and then we gamed.
He taught UB,
Dog, all over Serena.
Yeah, so we just ranked up the XI a bunch, caused like a bunch of chaos in chat. Eventually, like, shit became like actual destruction. Like, we used to crash the server by like loading a bunch of creative chunks. It was pretty fun times. Also, we like those lag machines. Where like.
Yeah.
Good gift in Discord. That end. You should add it that end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's like a redstone clock hooked up to like a piston, which would keep loading lighting chunks. Like it'd make a bunch of lighting updates, and now it just like lag the server. I also had like a big dispenser machine, which would spam like 1,000 eggs. If anyone came close to it, it would just like flash, and it just generally lagged the server.
I figured out the lighting one though, cause I'm smart.
The Spencer one, the egg machine, if you remember that, true OG, and also the egg machine was epic. Like, it was really cool.
It was harder to make, though, than the light thing. Like, Serena, the fact that she's that dumb enough to put, like, 8 million unupdated dark blocks right beneath one layer of, like, blocks, that just proves how dumb she is.
Not even like a good server owner. I said this in the first podcast. It's not hard to do all the stuff she does, like plugin wise. Like maybe the builds, but Serena's not even a good builder. If you see I to X, like the actual one's made by her, not
it's
the
so
one
bad. Now she just gets builders.
She's not a good builder. She doesn't have any custom coded.
She probably doesn't have any.
Yeah.
She's literally going to business school, so like you can tell she's just like wants that cash money, the money.
Half her stuff's like custom coded, so you just essentials grab stuff. Like literally, like maybe 2019, she like put some. She hired like an MCM dev to like fix some things up. But like 2016 jump fast, like I could replicate that, no joke. I spent like a week on it. And any like experienced plugin dev could like replicate like 50.
Yeah, and if you could do it, I'm pretty sure like anyone could do it because like autism.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give really quick tutorial how to make your own parkour server, alright? Just for anyone who wants to know. So first, it seems like daunting, but like it's not. So you just find like a good server host. I use Pebble host, come dumb. You use like Anvil Node. Anything that's not like MC Pro hosting, which is really overpriced because like the number one, so they just like mark up the prices 1,000%. Get that right, and then you get these fun little things called essentials, right? And you get the perms for them. And you can use like text, but the one I know is Group Manager. So you just make a bunch of groups. You have command signs as a plugin too, and you bind command signs plugin to like assign groups to people, and the groups have like perm, not like one or whatever. It's really easy. Like all you have to do is watch like a 20-minute like tutorial.
If they wanted to make a server, they'd look it up in the first place, dumbass.
Yeah.
Get on with your dumb story.
Oh yeah, so I've done this destruction time. Like I think I played regularly on alts. Sometimes on those alts I got bored though, and I just phased like a couple buildings.
Flashback to Quack.
Yeah, Quack. I think on Quack I got to B3 if I remember, because I just faced through a wall on like 12 o'clock midnight, just logged out. And then everyone's like, wow, you got the B3! Good job, Quack! We're really rooting for you out here!
Like, how big was the ego, like, in that moment?
It's not that big though.
Was it like,
No. I always memed on myself. Wait, let me think. Maybe in like 5th grade, I used to actually have like I am not the worst person ever, but as soon as like, you just hit, yeah.
Started realizing.
Really, a bunch of really cool courses, and also I did a lot of really cool stuff. Cool stuff, I mean, wrecking Serena server pieces. Like an epic boss,
Yeah.
I ever made was, that
makes you cool.
And it was all like buffed. No, it wasn't all buffed because X and XI if they're buffed, it was all like X difficulty. All was X difficulty. It was really there's a lot of really cool jumps, and I liked it a lot. But Serena clears creative like every 7 light years, so like that got bye.
Right. Remember when creative got disabled because we kept making it?
Because of us. We kept crashing it.
Like you literally joked on a YouTube video. You're like, until Serena disables it, and like, until Serena disables creative as a whole, and then it just.
Because she did something like really kind of small, like disabled redstone. And I was like, imagine if she has to disable creative as a whole, and then bye. It was really epic. Good times.
Yeah. Some
XII accounts on MC Leaks, they only got 30-day ban. So like if you go through enough MC Leaks ults, you'll find an XII account. Oh yeah, wait. The best hacking thing. We need to talk about the build world. You think we need to talk about the build world?
The build world, yeah.
Probably like, it was really like a struggle to get there. You know how it looks.
Yeah. It was...
Probably not you got, but. Oh, every like midnight, Serena resets the server. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like reload plugins. Maybe she's actually too dumb to know about /reload, which like updates the plugins. Probably. No one Serena's dumbass. Probably. But like, it resets the server. If you join while it's resetting, you get put to like the fallback world. And if anyone knows what that fallback world is, but there's like a multiple like server thing. If you like lag out like all the servers, the fallback server is like just the main one or whatever. The fallback server is like it's like a survival world, but there's a bunch of barriers around it. And we found that a long time ago. Like this isn't anything new. That like without the reset, there was someone called Sal C1 or whatever from like 2019. I watched him for his like cool 2B2T videos or whatever. A bunch of his fans joined Jumpcraft, started spamming as much packets as they could, and they got redirected to the fallback server. It's pretty epic, but I have a world, right?
Yeah.
And do you know anything about plugins?
No.
World has its own like set of permissions, or like you have global permissions that have it's carried through all worlds, but the fallback server had /warp as a plugin. I mean, as a permission, right? So you could do /warp in the fallback world, but not like spawn, creative, anything else. It also had I think of something called like /sethome. Yeah, it did have /sethome, and you could use /home and creative. The world you could do /home and creative to get back if you ever, you have to go all the back every time. So this is all cool, right? We all knew about this. Nothing special. There was only like a few warps, like /warp spawn. I think that was the only one we knew about. Like it's nothing special, okay? Suddenly, someone called Bepsy. Bepsy, you remember Bepsy?
I built a map with him. I built Candyland Parkour. Preston never played it, sad.
Sad. Bepsy, his friend, like, I think Dr. Crack, you know, the creeper skin, like, I hate creeper skins, by the way. Creeper skin, like a laboratory coat. You remember that guy, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Dr. Crack's a builder.
Oh, wait, yeah.
So I thought Builder Worlds is this special world where only the builders can access, right?
Yeah.
I is here. Now, XII, everyone wants to see it. If you guess the theme of it, Serena just straight up banned you because, like, it was really secretive. So us memers, you know, we want a little on XII, you know? We want a little so we can meme on chat and piss off Serena. So that's basically what we did at the time. So Bepsy's like, hey, check out /warp FC, I built something. So I'm like, oh, Bepsy wants someone to check out build. Who cares? And a little light bulb clicks in the head. I'm like, ding!
Yeah.
So I'm like, this no way this works, right? So I'm in the fallback server. I do /warp FC. Whoa, what's this? OWO. Things I do is /D chicken, invis pot. I can't let anyone see me, you know. And then I tell the gang about it, you know. Almost fuming.
The gang, mother.
So we get to the builder world, and the builder world's really interesting. There's like a VII remake that was never released and everything. And one time I saw Bepsy building something, and he was just in my view site, looking it for the hills. I think he saw me once. He was like, "Who's that chicken?" But he didn't really investigate it. So I look around like, I think a few hours looking for XI, and eventually like, what if I just get a corrupt builder? And actually it was a corrupt builder. Fun fact, Kaitia. So Kaitia, I think of how I got discovered though is before Kaitia, I told Paul Henry Mod about it. And Paul Henry Mod's a little snitch. And he's cool now. I met him at Hypixel Housing. He says, Tom, I'll leak the coordinates to you. Yeet. So yeah, Serena, watch who you become builder, because like no one likes you in the server. Like on the down low, everyone wants to. Yeah.
They're just scared.
They just want. Yeah, they're just scared. Like even Mini Creeper probably secretly hates on the down low. Let's be real here.
Like just a little like low key, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of vibes Kaitia because this is back in the time where money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rich. You know? I bought Pastebin Pro, unironically. So I bought Kaitia, and Kaitia gives me a few infos, you know. So I'm like, how do I know you're the real deal? And we figured out it's arcade themed. He showed us like the Donkey Kong and Pac-Man machine. So like we're about to get the coordinates, and Paul Hemimon's like, you know, like in like the Spartan times, there was like a messenger who like ran like a marathon or whatever, like alert the Romans of an incoming like whatever. Selena! The people in Billboard! Serena starts freaking out and she like moves the XI. I'm guessing she just moved it to like 1 million. Like we would never be able to find it.
Yeah.
Like what is it? The build is not slash warp, obviously. And eventually starts banning accounts in Build World, so we just get a bunch in there and just log them off AFK. There's still some accounts in MC Leaks and Build World, by the way, just like how there's XIIs. It's a fun little fact.
Yeah,
That's that. We never found XII, but it was really fun when we were on Build World. And Serena was, I'm pretty sure she's like pissed herself when she figured out we were on Build
What
World.
about Flat World?
Yeah, LAMPK was a thing where there was Warp Halloween. LAMPK, Serena removed it back in 2014, like caveman times, when like actually Chunky played unironically. She removed it because she wanted to go for Sky PK, and she never brought LAMPK back. And, from Warp Halloween, there's like a place you could have jumped off, and then you could just walk all the way to like Flappy Bird, the Five Nights at Freddy's course that's featured in one of Yubi's videos. Like, LAMPK is really cool.
Honestly, that was like the best course. Like, that's probably the best one Serena's made and will ever make.
These cool.
Just
LAMPK is really interesting.
I mean,
you can still get out if you phase out a bathtub, I think.
Yeah, epic. Probably worth noting that neither me or Captain have been on Jumpcraft in like a year.
I have to check up about it because everyone's a new fag. If you join Jumpcraft, there's not one recognizable name besides like the mods.
Yeah.
Takes a bunch of mods off. Only like Minnie and Serena you know from the old days. Because she banned every single old fag because they show a hint of personality. Like, you know, in North Korea, like, you accidentally forget to, like, you know, dust off the portrait of, you know, a glorious leader. Kim Jong-un himself comes in your house with the gun and he just, he puts holes in you. Because, like, a little hint of disobedience, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What is it? That's my backstory.
Well,
what's next?
Parkour controversy.
Funny.
How do you like Jumpcraft? Favorite server?
No, it sucks.
Okay, great. Serena?
Serena sucks too. I hate her.
What about Kyra?
No one likes Serena. BM Serena so much though. Kyrog?
Do you think he's a cheater, or do you think he's like a? legit?
No, he's not legit. He's not legit.
All right. You have one brain cell.
One brain cell. We could all agree I had some skill to him because like he did some things like it takes a little bit of skill like figure out about like the ladder knee up and everything. Like, let's be real here.
The ladder knee up.
Do that without cheating. The only jump he like made that you only can do it cheating is the quad neo. And by the way, if anyone is like he used a special technique, I saw him did a quad neo. He literally did just regularly. He probably just toggled speed on. I'm pretty sure a lot of. Did you see him did a quad neo ever?
No.
He didn't use air jump.
I don't like him.
He was really kind of mysterious. Everyone looked up to him. You looked up to him.
I did look up to him. So sad. And then I was like, wait a minute, this can't be possible. Like, ever said, like, when I first heard, like, quad neo, I was like, something's not right here.
What do you think about his actual skill, though? Because I feel like he actually might still be better than most people.
Bro, Rex is like, he's approaching what Cairo used to be. Like, no joke.
But I feel like, did you ever see Kyle ever like actually do something? Because like I feel like he was actually good in some.
I saw him in VII running up the pain tower.
Yeah, like it takes a little bit of skill to do that, but I think he cheated that. I don't know. I myself just saw him just like just start going to town on like a rank up. He's just so quick, and he just like did so many of these really hard skips that he would even be hard today. So he really helped shape a lot of the harder jumps. I feel like without him, we'd probably But figure out like all the maxes of jumps, but take a little longer, you know? I feel like he helped develop the parkour community a little bit.
Yeah, but he still sucks. What do you think about hackers?
I like them.
What do you mean you like them? Like the hackers that like don't tell people they're hacking. And they just like cheat parkour and like people think they're good.
Well, me being edgy, I hate parkour. So anything to see it die, it's pretty cool.
I mean, but it could theoretically go be good again with like Omega.
I guess, but the thing is, if someone like with someone who is just like, you know, I'm bored of this parkour, you want to phase up with me? I'd say, yeah, let's go. Just phase up there, like when no one's looking, you know. It's like Zeal people online. Let's just go deep.
Okay, you think Omega's gonna work out?
People get bored of it eventually, just like with every other parkour server. It needs to be actually something.
Yeah, but like
it needs to be completely unique.
How long do you think it's gonna last?
System that makeups. I mean, I'll give it a few months, honestly. It doesn't seem to be going good with development though, because from what I heard, it was like 1% complete in like a month. That plan out. I mean, that 1% was just a mean number.
Alright. What do you think about the fact that Minecraft is like pretty much luck based?
Okay, do parkour. Yeah, yippity yeet.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, so you wanna do your backstory IRL or nah?
I think I'll do it after just generally saying what I do now, or like the other things I've been in.
You could just tell like the life story, like how you met me, like you're trying to learn like paint or something.
And then so
just like a regular edgy boy, like just like
other things
cover the
I've
basics.
been in the PvP community for a bit. I wasn't actually very good at it, but I used to play on like a kit PvP server every day before Jumpcraft, and it was really fun. It was kind of like permadeath, you know, permadeath like Rotmeg. Yeah. You get like these Prot 4 like diamond armor that you spent like a month grinding up, right?
Yeah.
And like the only time you go out with it is when you really hated someone, or there's someone else with Prot 4 that you wanted to jump. Cool, when someone's Prot 4 out, and then like you just see like this one guy standing at the edge of like where you jump in the pit. He has full Prot 4, he has the strength pot in his hand, and you know shit's about to go down. And everyone in the server just starts watching this beautiful fight. At the time too, because there's water pots. That stuff's really hard to get too. It's like knocked in the water, you'd be strafed left to right with some guy with Death Strike and just be routed and go running for the hills and try to, you know, save his spot. It's really good PvP server. Though in ocean environments, because it's very good maneuverability. PvP is like mostly movement. And, you know, using that auto clicker you got for $20 on MCM. You know?
Yeah.
The other things I've been in, I used to play Blocklands a lot. I used to play a bunch of those servers. I think the only games I played was like retarded games. I never played like some like Norman game with actually good graphics. No, just only dumb games.
It's cause like the autism, like it's just like you want the blocks, you want like it has to make sense.
The EO game? No. There's an EO game. I was literally #1 worldwide. It's called Diepio. It's also like another. I really like permadeath stuff. I don't like DK like a Nagayo, where like you spend like, you know, a full 1 hour getting your big ol' like cell really big, but doesn't matter because your cell size is start going down. I find that dumb. I feel like that shouldn't be a thing. Like in Diepio, it was you click the dash, and if you hit someone, you can dash again. So you really have to have good aim, and my aim was incredible. There was also shielding, where if someone dashed into you while you shielded, shield would like break the attack, and they'd have to recharge their dash, and then you could combo them from the shield. And there's really advanced tactics where you can like shield bait someone. So you're like they're gonna look like you're gonna attack them, and then they shield. They don't have the shield left, so you just like dash down them and they die.
Kid, nobody cares about Diepio.
About Diepio.
No, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Literally nobody. All right, like either the IRL story or outro, you choose.
It was Slash.
I'll
stop that.
Nobody likes Diepio. Nobody likes Atario. Nobody likes Slitherio. Nobody likes... Like, nobody likes any of the EO games.
It was the Slash one. There's no good EO games now.
Hack and slash. All right.
Retarded.
Do you choose?
I say the other stuff. No, I said actual stuff.
Okie doke.
Elementary school.
I'll cringe.
A lot of people. Yeah, it's cringe, but who cares? It's 2019. Anime is mainstream. No one cares about cringe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Elementary school. I was popular, but the only reason I was popular is because people like to bully me.
I mean, it makes sense. I was popular. I was like a memer back in like middle school.
Yeah, because I was just like weird, and everyone kind of was like, this kid's like, I don't know, he's different. I think in middle school is when some people actually started like not like me, but still it's kind of popular. People always bullied me. It was sad.
Because like when you're in elementary school, like the adults are like, oh, this kid's special, and then like when you get to middle school, they're just like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
So I didn't actually know like people just like to bully me. I actually thought I was like just generally the most popular kid in the school. I was really dumb. Like that the other kids didn't know, like back in like the elementary and middle school days, but I never got any smarter than that.
But like
so I used
in
to
reality though, you know you're like Einstein compared to them. Like as long as you got the ego of Einstein, you're basically Einstein. So like all you gotta do is just like be like, I'm Einstein. And then it's just problem solved.
That's what I did in 8th grade, but like ironically, when I would just knock on my head and I goes, I'm Einstein. I would literally do
what the teachers
nothing
think about
in there.
That?
I'll talk about 8th grade in a bit because that's really me movie times.
Yeah,
so eventually, my mom, she's like, oh, we're gonna move. I gotta find a cool job, and everyone, you know. Because I was always edgy and hip, you know. I was like always like, wow, when people move, they're sad. What if I'm not sad? And you're probably expecting me to be like, I was actually fun. No, not at all. Like, I didn't think a bit about it.
Yeah.
Time you're like, I actually deeply regret. No, not at all. I was like, that was epic.
What if I'm edgy and I don't cry?
Yeah, pretty much. There's some really cool people I met in elementary and middle. There's like some girl.
Moldings.
Like, I think that might be my actual only real life friend. There was also this girl that I got like close to, but was always like we're always friends. And like I didn't even care at the time because middle school like you don't have those like love hormones. Like who cares?
I mean they're like forming, like they're almost there, but like until you get to
almost
high school,
yeah.
It's like nah.
No one cares. There's only like one person, like 2 people in school or girlfriends in middle school. Literally, no one cares, you know.
Yeah.
It's like we literally got so close on the bus. She was literally talking about me like how we masturbated. I'm not even kidding. But I didn't care at the time. It's like yeah.
Bro, you should have like slipped a finger. Like on the bus, like it would have been great.
Oh yeah, she's the only person I went to like a sleepover with. That's the only time I've been to someone else's house. It was her and
Bro.
I think
that was your chance to not be an incel and you fucked it up.
No.
Like you could just be like the normie right now. Like you could be a Chad running around having a great time, like smoking jewels. But no.
I care for that.
You're playing Minecraft parkour. Like
so does that
like what happened?
There was a girl on the I don't even know. I'll tell you what happened. So there was a girl on the bus, back in middle school. It was also pretty cool. She's what I like to call a tumblerite, if you know what that is. Do you know what a tumblerite is? Play into those, like, stupid, like those fake anime things, you know? She was in the Edge world at the time. But she showed me a bunch of kind of cool things. And, like, yeah, I think she had, like, a tumble and everything.
You should have really fat.
She's fat, but she was, like, cute. Like, she wasn't like Mackenzie, who's fat and ugly.
Wow.
It's a kind of... Cut that part out. Oh, my God.
Nah.
Just have a blend. You're just gonna leave that?
I do not represent any of the views here.
Yeah, there was also this kid who wear all black, and he was like 8th grade.
Ah,
He was
that's
already edgy.
me.
Yeah, it was like you, and like, and he always like, my whole life, oh yeah, I never told this, but my whole life, it was just basically internet. Like, I think I spent more time, like, in front of a screen than, like, off of it. No, maybe not, but, like,
Same. Bruh, it's like, it's just like your new
virtual
life.
world.
The virtual
I
world.
think that at least back in the old days, was much better than the real life. Maybe not now, because the Normans infested this.
Because now you can talk to girls, and they don't know what you look like, and they don't know how much of an incel you are. That's what the great thing about the internet is.
We could talk about. Do you think the internet was ruined? Do you think the old was better? You're like, I don't have my nostalgia glasses on, like you.
The internet was better a long time ago, basically because there was no protection for like the like the little girlies.
The only thing you care about is girls.
Nah.
I think generally the community was better around the old internet times, because it was like a niche kind of thing. The Normans kind of figured out about it, but like there's still the sites where like
everyone's always gonna argue with people and be competitive and stuff. It's just that like when you find a community that's not gonna be dumb regardless of like how many people join it, like because it doesn't have the potential to be dumb, like that's when you get a good community. And like parkour is absolutely not the right community.
I just think because let me do my stupid dumb nostalgia vision, like let me put those on, you know.
Get your nostalgia glasses off, Dumbo.
Like there's a lot of sites. There's a lot of sites where there's some people who are much cooler than they are now. It's literally just all Normans infested every. There's still some places where there's actually.
It's because everyone grew up and realized they hate their life.
But I think a general just kind of thing is like
when you're a kid, you got like the hopes, you got the dreams, like you're happy, and then when you become a teenager, you're just like, why am I alive? Like, and then everyone's
you and me are like completely on different things here. Like you're like, well, when you're a kid, the internet looks better. But, like I go to web archives all the time. I just generally love it much more.
Cause you got the nostalgia glasses on. Take them off, buddy. Take them off.
Say one thing. So like, the memes back then, they used to like last for like years. Like if there was a time when you could like use them effectively instead of like just trying to like force them in.
Lenny face.
What? Troll face?
Lenny face.
Lenny face is kind of epic. Lenny face is still used though today. That's actually.
I know, like.
It's
so bad.
It just lasts like a month, maybe like a few weeks. Like Uganda Knuckles new hit meme. This one's better than the last. And then like 1 week later, it's like we came up with new meme. Funny fork. You guys like funny fork?
Autism though, like you don't like change. You're just like, I don't want new memes. I want old memes. Nostalgia glasses.
My God, me and you are completely different visions.
What you talking about, Willis? Are you new to Discord? It says you're new to Discord. Say hi.
Say hi. Hi?
Yeah, like Chuck. Like he's telling me to say hi. Look. I'm new to Discord. Say hi. That's you.
Is that Wumpus?
Yeah, that's Wumpus. Poor Wumpus. Okay.
Funny fork. Funny fork is funny. I like funny fork.
Alright, everything dumb? You got all the autism out? Everything good?
No, we never even. I didn't even get the 8th yet. I didn't even get the edgy times,
Oh, okay. Keep going.
Yeah. It's edgy times. 8th grade, I got put in a dumb class. So I really try to convince myself I'm stupid. I don't know why. Like eventually, no, I think I tried to portray myself as dumb, cause like I think it was just like an attention thing with like you.
You still do
portray myself as dumb, and like what is it? So much times that like I actually try to like convince myself, which I actually did really well, because like I still think I'm dumb, and I probably am.
You are dumb. You're just not like you got like the. It's hard to explain. You're just like you're street dumb, like you in the hood, you know.
I'm the hood.
Yeah, you're just like a hood player, like a hood rat.
In this time, because I'm trying to convince myself, I used to do really stupid things. Like I'd knock on my head and make this like, yeah, and the teachers get fuming at that, and I'd do like the, fine, you're looking at him, like the ironic. It was really a good time.
Why did you say Einstein? You lagged.
Einstein. I just knocked on my head and went Einstein. I think the really good part was there was this kid called Ben. And Ben, not you. There's another Ben. This was a better Ben. A worse Ben. Yeah. You were the best Ben. Of course you're the best Ben. I hate this Ben. So in gym class, there was like a little like 5-minute waiting period before a good old teacher comes in, you know, to help us out or something like that.
Yeah.
So just that the teachers didn't want us to like, no, I would say that after, because this happened after the big event.
Are you talking about the pizza party?
No, not pizza party. Oh, I should talk about that.
After this one.
So we start jumping from the stairs. There was like stairs. There's like different things. There's like the first stair, the second stair. We jump from like the second stair, and then we keep one-upping each other. So like he jumps from the third stair, I jump from the fourth. Eventually it becomes like we're gonna probably die if we keep doing this. But like we're really dumb.
Remember that video on your channel where you
deleted?
Yeah,
we jumped the full thing.
Jumped off my stairs.
Full on concrete too. You have to like remember that. So I jumped from like I think it was the 6th stair or something like that.
Yeah.
And like I barely make it. And I'm like, yo, Ben, maybe it's time to stop. I don't think this is gonna go well.
Like just like the little brain cell kicked in.
He jumps from the 7th one. I just see. Ah!
Alright.
I think his leg just hurt like a few days after.
Man,
I think I screwed up mine a little bit too. And the teachers like they kind of.
Alright, go on.
The teachers kind of knew that we were doing this, so like we kind of had to really fake that we weren't limping. But like it hurt so much that I think I did a pretend thing where I was like, "I'm a zombie, look!" I'm like limping around. If they figured it out, I think they'd be fuming. But I was like, "I'm a zombie," I'm limping around because like my leg just got
You just like act like you're retarded, just like everyone else in your room.
Yeah. One time,
what's some of the dumbest thing?
The thing though, I think all the teachers just were like, stay away from the stairs or else. My mom's fuming. Oh my god. It's like, one time, Ben's like, should I jump all of the stairs?
Yeah.
Owen.
Did he do it?
So one fateful day, the teachers, you know, it's taking a little more time than usual.
Like everything just lined up.
Few times, but the teacher's always like, what are you doing? Well, one day, right?
Yeah.
There's no one out there. He's standing there.
Yeah.
He gets the running start, and he jumps the full thing. And I'm like you, I was just like, you know, confident. It probably hurt a lot, you know? But this was concrete.
Did he do this after he jumped the 7 or like before?
After the 7. This was like...
Didn't learn his lesson. How does the autism get that bad that you're freaking just do not think about it in the moment? You're just like, what?
Pretty much.
You just like completely will yourself not to think about it when you're doing it. Just like, this is gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I did.
For like a good 3 days. I'm gonna say that. Also, remember the Jamba Juice story?
The Jamba Juice? No.
Jamba Juice?
I don't know nothing about no Jamba Juice.
There's also a time where we ran around like this like ghetto mile lap. It wasn't like a mile lap, it's just like a concrete square. And like I think the teacher was like, if you run this 10 times before class is over, you get a Jamba Juice. It's like on my body, it isn't like the most athletically like, you know, it's kind of like low oxygen.
Like you look at gang member Jordan, like he's pretty
like the type. He's epic, but like me, I'm not, you know,
Would you say like worse or better than gang member Jordan though?
It might be worse.
Oh no.
So, like, I'm really like, wait, Jamba Juice? I got going.
You
and
just
like
run full flap.
I'm almost fuming. I hate her. She needs to shut up. She's gonna be fuming. I think this is where charge comes in. This is literally where I originated charge from. Where it's like your body's telling you stop, but your brain just makes you keep going.
Like,
that's how retard strength works, because like they don't know that like muscles are ripping, so they just keep going. That's why they're so strong. Like the pain input it should.
Yeah. The intellectuals, that's why they're always like skinny and like fat.
So, oh yeah, so I run this, everything my body's telling me stop, the lungs are giving out, I'm starting to taste vomit in my mouth, but I make it, and just the whole day after, I'm just huffing, puffing, I can't move a muscle, I'm just laying on the floor, but I'm like, damn, I got my Jamba Juice.
Was it worth it?
Worth it. It was a good Jamba Juice.
Tell a pizza party story.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like how you remember this one out of all of them. I told you.
It's good.
There's like these points they gave everyone, right? If you did good or bad. Me being the edgelord I am, I used to get really good like grades like 4th, and eventually just gave up. Okay, so no good boy points for me, but everyone else has the good boy points. And eventually, I think the teacher was like, a party for everyone who had that to the good boy points. And me, Ben, who also I don't think had a lot of good boy points, but I think boy points. Aiden have a lot of good boy points either, because he bullied people. Like he beat them up. Did I tell you about the part where like some kid was begging for mercy on the ground while he's beating someone's ass? I think I told you that.
I don't know.
I don't want to say that one because it's kind of getting long, but yeah, the kid is playing on the ground while some kid's he's like, please, I'll do anything. He's just getting his ass beat.
That's funny because human suffering.
Human. Because there's like, you know, boy kids, the stuck up, you know, like the Serena people, no personality, but you know, they get the good boy points, right?
Good.
They're having Gatorade, so we're just like, you know what? Be allowed to take this, but so I take a Gatorade, a piece, and I just start booking it.
Bruh. Great.
Teacher, Mr. O, angry, fuming, livid. He's about to have like an aneurysm. He's angry.
Like, you see the veins on the neck? Like, how protruded were they?
They were about to pop.
Like, the ears? Was there, like, just a little bit of steam coming out? Or, like, just full on,
No,
like...
no. You know what the train whistle sound like?
Yeah.
This time, but at the dark ages. I think you know the dark ages.
Alright, so
the Hypixel Eagle. You know the Hypixel Eagle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so fleshy hormones kick in, right? I'm really edgy on top of that, and there's the Hypixel Ego, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's a really big edge thing. Remember that big paragraph I wrote?
Was that unironic?
I really spiced it up because I wanted to make it meme-worthy. So I still got a hint of meme at meme this time. I think I left everyone kind of like how I do now every 1 month, but it's not really edgy. It's just kind of like I get bored.
So sad.
So
doesn't want to admit that he's actually depressed. It's so sad.
I had an 8 pot and I'm like, can you boot my mom offline? Because I'm angry at her.
Did you do
Hey,
it?
hold up a second. Why are you not talking to you being on dock anymore? I'm like, shut up. So I send them the paragraph. I'm like, maybe that'll clear them off. I'm like dumb, you know.
Uh-huh.
And he leaks it to you, and then you guys add me and like, Captain, let's be real
Wait, that's
here.
what happened?
I think it was. You guys add me and just like.
I thought that you added us. Oh, so sad. Alright, so like...
So you add me, and I feel like that's when we started becoming edgy because of me.
I
Like when
mean,
we start like, yeah, our life's just screwed.
yeah. I mean, both of us pretty much already had that idea anyway, so like... When we came together, it just let out like the full autism.
Yeah, I think when I just like started like the chain reaction, you know, and we just like, we are screwed. Maybe we should kill ourselves.
All right, so if there's a one thing that you want people to remember, what would it be?
No.
No. No. What do you mean no?
I'm not live streaming my thing. You know, I'm not making an edgy goodbye, but no, I'm literally just gonna eat one day. Maybe tomorrow. No, it actually doesn't work.
But like there's a one thing that like you want people to know about you.
Oh.
You just want to go down without existing in the first place.
I don't like myself like at all. I like the old captain. So if you can remember the old captain.
Ah, you can't just say it like that. Now you're gonna get a bunch of edgy messages. Captain, it gets better. Like you can't.
Matter. They don't know my Discord. And I don't care at all.
Word it like that, Dumbo.
Discord.
You gotta pretend like you're fine. Like, come on.
They don't know my Discord.
This is old news.
If you, they don't. I don't care.
All right,
Oh,
Dumbo.
Doc's in here. Maybe you should add him. Add Doc. I think we're getting to like the real edgy parts. I think in 10th grade, I think October it was when I was like, I do want to go bye-bye, but edgy, because no one likes edgy people.
Yeah.
So,
and then you get your good friend UB over here, you know, gives you a little influence, like an idea, like a light bulb, exclamation point. Yeah, like it just comes like, wait, if he can do it, why can't I?
Oh, yeah. I found SS. Let me think how I found. Oh. There's a Reddit core which got shut down, and a website that like is based on it, and I really like that community because like it's not like the other ones which are kind of like just don't do it. Actually, kind of, you know, if it's pro-choice. So if you wanna go bye-bye, they support you. If you wanna live, they support you.
Epic gamers. They're like, you do what you want. We don't care. Bye-bye.
We don't care. Like, oh, Hypixel does 45 straight for me involuntarily. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think that's what stands today. What's the next thing on our fun little list?
Modern. What's going on like now? I'd say you're.
I'm just kind of
chilling.
I kind of disappeared.
What?
Right now, what I do is Hypixel UHC. I find that really fun. I got pretty good at PvP. Not straight melee, but I can rod and bow really good.
You want to tell my viewers anything?
Wake up, sheeple, the government.
Nah, you could just be like, you should battle me on UHC or something.
If you wanna friend
add me on Hypixel.
/ friend pajama party.
Pajama party? That's a nice username.
Thanks.
Is that like your account?
It is. Yeah. The story behind this account is I tried to give it to a streamer, and eventually the streamer was like, "Yeah, I don't like camp," and I was like, "Oh shit." Then I rename it to CptBBQ because I kind of like the meme that's like Baptin Barbecue, LLQ, whatever. Because it's kind of like, you know, where that meme came from is Jumpcraft. I tried to like, you know, any mention of Captain might get you banned, so people would do like really sneaky ones, you know, like DPT. That was from someone else. Like I kind of like that. That's where that originated from. So it was named the CptBBQ, and I didn't use it as a serious account until I started getting the UHC, and I was like, you know what, maybe I should name it something kind of cool. So I named it Pajama Party after I think it's like a Japanese song that I heard, and it was named like Sweet Smile.
We're literally at like an hour in the recording, so like you gotta finish it up, all right?
You think?
Like nobody cares.
If you're looking for a good doujinshi, like a hentai to read, look up Eden by the Bookworm Girl. It's a pretty good one, you know. If you're looking for a good Minecraft server, it's called Find Another Game. This game sucks.
Great advice.
And if you're looking for my YouTube channel, CptBBQ TV, except I never upload on it because I only upload good content, which I'm too lazy to make.
Epic.
Thing I want to say is I want to say the Bible verse, but I know you believe it won't let me. So I'm just gonna say nothing wrong. It's true.
I think you should read the Bible verse.
I should? Okay.
Yeah, I think you should. I think it was a good addition, you know what I'm saying?
Well, this video ain't getting, you know, the little yellow with the S to it. Anyways. Okay.
Wait, I thought it was like green.
At the same time. I think that'd be a good episode.
You're lagging. I can't even hear what you're saying. Just read the Bible verse.
This is after God created the earth, like Genesis, like 10, 12, whatever. Well, sadly, it won't load. So you believe just getting don't sub the NT to make me.
Alright, epic. Well, I guess that's the end of episode 2. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was pretty cringe, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll see you later.